The Ghana Education Service is encouraging all girls who became pregnant or gave birth during the COVID-19-induced closure of schools not to shy away from returning to school. Speaking at the national launch of the Back to School and Re-Entry campaign organized by the Ghana Education Service, Mastercard Foundation and UNICEF, Deputy Director of GES Anthony Boateng stated some children who also engaged themselves in economic activities such as illegal mining during the break would have to be encouraged to return to school. Maxwell Agbagba reports.
The UNICEF Country Director, the PRO of the Ghana Education Service, Cassandra Chum, and others embarked on a house-to-house campaign to get children at the basic school level back to school after a long break. This is part of the Back to School and Re-Entry campaign program. Deputy Director of the Ghana Education Service, Anthony Boateng, says authorities are particularly worried about girls who became pregnant or gave birth during the period.
Some girls unfortunately have become pregnant when schools were closed, and some of them have been given out into early marriages. To motivate such parents, guardians, students and pupils, and indeed the general public to support efforts at ensuring the return of all students and pupils to school, management of Ghana Education Service, with support from some partners, initiated the Back to School campaign. The purpose is to sensitize Ghanaians, especially parents and community members, on the need for all children to return to school when school reopens. This means, therefore, that every Ghanaian child is being welcomed back to school, even including our girls, who for one unfortunate reason or the other got pregnant or gave birth in the course of the school closures. The GES still insists on sexual abstinence among all school children. However, under the current circumstance, we do not want any child to drop out of school simply because of COVID-19. That is why we are encouraging girls who are pregnant or those who have delivered to return to school.
The GES Deputy Director says to ensure there is no overcrowding in especially public basic schools, district directors of education have been tasked to put measures in place to ensure social distancing.
We have done our analysis. We have the figures, and we are saying that we'll be able to manage the situation. There will be some few schools where there will be overcrowding, and because there will be few selected and isolated, we are mandating our district directors who will be in charge of these specific schools to take specific decisions to ensure that the social distancing and the children can still learn in safety and in health.
UNICEF Country Representative Anne-Claire Duffy has been admonishing parents to ensure their children return to school.
Yes, I mean, globally the COVID-19 pandemic has had a terrible impact on children. We have 1.6 billion children that have been affected because they missed out on learning. And in Ghana, we have 8 million children who have also suffered from that situation. But also you have some vulnerable groups, and indeed I mentioned adolescent girls because we are very concerned about the increasing number of girls who have been become pregnant as teenagers, and some of them also got married before the age of 18. Now Ghana has policies and strategies protecting girls from teenage pregnancy and to make sure that even if a girl has delivered a baby, that she can go back to school and she gets the support from the family and the community. Because we don't want girls to give up on their dreams and on the future that they deserve. We also are calling on boys and young men to protect those girls because it's also their responsibility. And the worst I've seen too many times is when a girl gets pregnant and the boy or the young man disappears. That's not fair.
That's it for the AM News. My name is Mapita CBD.